Everyone, again welcome back to our series of lesson parts of speech, and in today's video we are going to talk about verbs. So first, what is verb? Well, a verb is just a word that shows an action or a state. A state means a situation. It tells us two things about the subject: an action or an activity performed by the subject, or a state of being of the subject. In other words, we can say state or situation of the subject. So first, what is the difference between two? The difference is that the action verbs expresses physical activities or process. For example, play, jump, run, climb, stand, sit, grow. So all of these show us physical activity or process. So now let's take some example of action verbs. First is students are playing in the garden. Next, the bus arrived on time. Raghu visited his friend for a while and then went home. Next, she is crying. So in all the sentences, the verbs like playing, arrived, visited, went are physical actions here. But a state verb is a verb that express a situation. For example, verbs like is, am, be, have, think, own, like are state verbs. For example, I have a large family. So here we have a state verb have. That means we are not talking about doing any physical action. It just telling about a situation. Next is she is a doctor. So here state of that person is that she is a doctor. Next is Meghna likes choco lava cake. So here Meghna is not doing any action. This sentence just give us some information about Meghna. We are still using a verb like, but it is a state verb, not an action verb. And one more important thing, state verbs cannot be used in ing, means continuous form. If you want to use a continuous form, then you can do that with only action verbs. Is it clear now? So let's talk about main verb and helping verb. So helping verb, this is sometimes also called auxiliary verb as well. So main verb, subject plus verb is equal to complete thought. The verb that tells the action or state of being of the subject in the independent clause, and they can stand alone without help of any other verb. For example, sleep, eat, run, read. So all these verbs can exist independently and provide complete meaning to the sentences. Let's take some examples. First example is he reads. So here, what is the activity of he? He is reading. So reads is a main verb here. Next is cars, runs. So here, what is the action performed by car? It is running. So run is a main verb. Next, Sita goes. So goes is a main verb. Next, the cat eats fish. Eats is a main verb. Hema bakes cookies. So bakes is a main verb in this sentence. So that's how we can use the main verb. Is it clear now? So let's come to auxiliary verb and helping verbs. So auxiliary verb equals to main verb plus auxiliary verb equals to complete thought. So auxiliary verbs are verbs that are used together with the main verb of the sentence to express the action or state. And the main verbs are like be, am, is, are, was, do, did, have, has, had. So they gives more meaning to the main verb and they cannot stand alone. That means they require main verb for their existence. Let's take an example. I have finished my homework. So here have is a helping verb and finished is a main verb. So when we take both, means helping verb plus main verb, so we get complete thought and complete sentence. So let's take more example. She was sitting. So here was is a helping verb and sitting is a main verb. Next, we were waiting for hours. Next is he didn't know the answer. Next is we have gone a long way. So that's how we can use them, and now we know that how we have to use it. So that's all in this video. Thank you for watching this video. If you like the video, please hit the like button. Do share the video so others can also learn, and subscribe the channel to get notification. So I will be back soon with the new video. Till then, bye bye.